Hey you guys, Misty here. Well, we have finally made it through a month of August. August has already left us, and it just seems like yesterday I was doing a July video of what I colored. Time is just flying. I managed to do 70 pictures this month. I did a lot of coloring, and I had a lot of, things on my mind, worried about Casper and different things, so it helped to color. And most of the time all I can do is just say it because my breathing problems, so I just mostly just color. And I'll get into this and start showing you guys everything I colored. I've got everything wrote down, so we'll start. This is a Flower Animals One Color Sun Life drawing book. Okay, I did the rooster. We'll start with, okay, I did the rooster picture right here. I used big intensity ultra fine point markers on this. And I did the picture on August the 29th, 2020. And I did a lot in this one. All within about the same period of time, actually. Okay, I did the snake picture. Did the snake picture with ultra fine big intensity markers. And I did a snake picture August the 29th, 2020. Okay, let's go to the llama picture. I did the llama picture with ultra fine big intensity markers. Did this one August the 30th, 2020. So I did this one. Okay, next we have the squirrel. The squirrel I did with the fine point big intensity markers. And I did this one August the 31st, 2020. Butterfly picture. I did the butterfly picture with fine point big intensity markers. And I did the butterfly picture August the 30th, 2020 is when I did that one. And okay, I did the bug picture. This one with Rayon glitter gel pens for the bug. Just one color. You can see the glitter pretty good. I done this on August the 26th, 2020 when I done that one. Okay, next we have the elephant. I did this on August the 31st, 2020. And I used fine point big intensity markers on this one. And that's all in this book. Okay, Mystery Mosaics. Mystery Mosaics Flowers by the Belba family. And I did this one right here. I did this one. And I used the Crayola Super Tips. And the black marker was Pen and Gear I used. And I done this one August the 29th, 2020. I used the X method. On the Belva family books, that's about all I do is use the X method on the Belva family. Okay, next we have Burst of Color. This is the fall 2018 issue. Okay, I did one in this one. I did this guy right here. And I used the Kelly Art gel pens. Wait a minute now. No, that's not right. Well, let's see. Fall. Burst of Color. Summer 20. Nope. That's not the right thing on that. I used, no, I didn't use the, this one's fall. I don't have this one wrote down. I'll see if I can come back to it, but I used pencil on this. I used the, well, let's just come back to this and see if we can find it. I'll put it to the side, and, we'll see what that one is. Okay, Burst of Color. This one's Summer 2018. I did the fish on this. I used Kelly Art gel pens. And you can see all that glitter. That's Kelly Art's really good. It's a really good pen. And I did this one August the 20th, 2020 is when I done this one. Okay, next we have Burst of Color. This one's Spring 2019. I did one in this one. I did this one right here. And I used Kelly Art gel pens on this one. And August 18, 2020 is when I done that one. And then Dover, the Easy Kaleidoscope Stained Glass Coloring Book. I used the Mild Liner Zebra markers in this one. And I did this picture right here. And I know I done it in August, but on Instagram I forgot the day of what it is. Because I wasn't able to write on here what the date was. So there's that one right there. And then got the little Mandalas book, stained glass coloring book. And I done this one also with Mild Liner Zebra markers. Next we have the Mystery Mosaics Dogs book by Belva Family. I did one in this one. I try to do at least one or two in each book I have by Belva Family. This one I did August 8, 2020. I used Crayola Super Tips X Method. Let's see. Okay, I don't want to. Let me flip this over. Okay, we're on track. Alright, this is the 50 Lovely Gnomes by Camila Angelkova. And I did one in this one. I did this picture right here, and it was I had a color along I did with Danny Buttons. We had a color along. And I used let's see, I used Colors of the World crayons and twistable crayons on this picture right here. And I did this one August the 8th, 2020. Okay, next we have Mythical Maidens and Cursed Creatures by Hannah Lynn. I did one in this one right here. Did this one. I had a color along with Danny Buttons. We did a color along. And I used Crazy Art premium markers on this. Sparkle Pops. That's what I used on this picture. All this Sparkle Pops here. Trying out my Sparkle Pops. Crazy Art premium markers done really good too, coloring on this paper. I had fun doing this. And I did this one August 5th, 2020. That's when I did this one. Okay, next we have Bad Fairies by Deborah Muller. And I did, well, let's see. Okay, I did one in this one. I used Arteza Everblend markers, Kelly Art gel pens, Sparkle Pop, Arteza pencils, Rayon gel, glitter gel pens. And for the background, I used Folk Art Extreme Glitter Turquoise Paint. And this was a color along with Haley. She has a channel, Coloring with Haley. You can go on there and view it. Same way with Danny Buttons. She's got her channel, Danny Buttons. But you guys can see the glitter here. It's real pretty. I had fun coloring this for sure. And I did this one, what was it? August the 16th, 2020 is when I done this one. Okay, next we have Halloween Darlings by Deborah Muller. Let's go to the next page. Okay. Let's see, which one did I do? Alright, I did this one right here. And, alright, let's see. Arteza Everblend markers. I used Arteza Everblend markers on this one. And I did a color along with Thunder Junkie. We did a color along Aubrey. She has a channel called Thunder Junkie. And me and her does color alongs about every month together. We did this one right here. And I did this one August the 9th, 2020. You guys can see I got some yellow again, so I'll have to fix this one. I think that's what happened was I colored, closed the book too fast. And there's some yellow on the back of this one too. That's alright, that'll give me another project again sometime to color some more yellow pages. Okay now. Okay guys, just bear with me. Okay, I did this one right here also with Thunder Junkie. We had a color along. And let's see now. I also used the Arteza Everblend markers on her. And I did this one August the 16th, 2020 is when I done this one. And I did this one right here with Thunder Junkie. We had a color along. And I also used the Arteza Everblend markers on this too. So me and Thunder Junkie done 3 color alongs with this. This is Thunder Junkie here too. And I've got Anne Hatfield. We done one and I've got it bookmarked. But for this book, but I don't see any right here in here that we've done. But if I miss something, I'll come back to it and we'll look at it. Put this to the side just in case. Okay. Next we have the floating 3D mandalas. I almost forgot about this one doing this picture. Tabitha Burnett, we did this one. And I done this with the Mildliner Zebra markers. I did one in here. I did this one right here. Turned out really nice. Especially for the highlighters. I know it was in August. I probably wasn't able to write the date. Yeah, August the 8th, 2020 is when I done this one. Okay, next we have the Little Fae. We Fairies, the Fairyville coloring book by Deborah Muller. And I did this one right here. A color along with Jamie from Jamie's Coloring Love, her channel is. And we did this color along together. I used Rayon glitter gel pens, Sparkle Pop on her wings, and also on the flowers that's on her little flower headband. I used the Sparkle Pop, and it turned out really nice, real pretty and glittery. And I did this one August the August the 5th, 2020. That's when I did this one. Okay, we'll turn to the next page here. 2, 3, 4. Okay, next we have Summertime Fun by Deborah Muller. And I did this one right here. I used the twistable crayons, and I used the Crayola pencils here, and I used the Sharpie markers. I used all those, and I had a color along on this also with Jamie from her channel, Jamie's Color and Love. We did this one together. And I did this one August the 5th, 2020 is when I did this one. Okay, next we have the storybook Princesses, Divas, Villains, and Heroes by Deborah Muller. And I did 2 in this one. I did this lady right here. And I used the Crayola twistable pencils on her. And this was a color along with Ren Kelly. We done a color along on this one. And I did this one August 8th, 2020. And I've got another one bookmarked here. Also, I did this one with Ren Kelly. We had a color along. Did this one together. I used Kelly Art gel pens on this. And this one I did August the 2nd, 2020. Okay, next we have the Paint with Water Superheroes. I did this one on camera. We did this one together. And this is the one I did right here. Just use water. It's fun to do though. Okay, that one's August the 6th, 2020 on this one. And here's another Paint with Water. I did 2 of these on camera also on our chat. So I'll probably do some more of these. Did this one right here. And we did, that one's August 6, 2020. We did this one right here. And this one was August 6, 2020 on this one. Okay, next we have the Pentagram Creatures Gothic coloring book. This is by Rachel Mintz. I did some, let's see, which ones did I do in this one? Tongue tied, guys. Tongue tied, that's all I can say. Okay, I did 1 in this, but I used 2 tags accidentally, so I used the big intensity markers on this, and I used Sharpie markers. And I did this one August the 12th, 2020 is when I did this one. Okay, next we have Home Sweet Home by Teresa Goodridge. I did this one right here. This one I had a color along with Jess Woodroof, I hope I'm saying your name right, Jess. I believe I am. Woodroof, and she's a good friend of mine on Facebook. Me and her done this color along together. I used the Rayon glitter gel pens. I used all gel pens on that. I decided to color the background, and I also like Jess. I like Jess's picture because she just left the background white, but hers turned out really good also. I like the way hers turned out. Okay, hold on just a minute, guys. Yes, I can come on in. Come on in now. Come on. You do that every time I'm recording, don't you? And I did this one, August 22nd, 2020 is when I did this one. Okay, next we have the Crayola Art with Edge Zombie Days. And I did one in this one. I did this one right here. And I used big intensity markers, fine point markers in this. And I used white jelly roll for the white. That's the white jelly roll in that. White inky pop pen. Yeah. White inky pop pen I used. Big intensity markers. And this one was August the 12th, 2020 is when I done this one. Okay, next we have Lisa's Garden by the Belba family. I did one in this one. And I used Crayola Super Tips. And, I didn't use, okay, I just used Crayola Super Tips on this. And it's August 11th, 2020 is when I done this one. X method. Alright, next we have the Creative Havens Rose Windows book by Joel S. Havern. I did one in this one. Did this one right here. I used Arteza Everbloom markers, a Milky Pop pen. I had a hard time doing these stars here. Kept messing up on the stars, and then finally I think I got it, but I had a hard time with it. And I did this one, August 14th, 2020 is when I done this one. Alright, next we have the Farmer's Market by Coloring Book Cafe. And I do one? Yep, so I used a double tab on that. I did this one right here. And I used Crayola Crayons Twistables and Crayola pencils on this one. And I did this one August 13th, 2020 is when I did this one. Okay, next we have the Spooky Halloween by Pratchey Such Diva. I did one in this one. Did this one right here. And I used Arteza Everblend markers on this one. August the 7th, 2020. I wrote it down here on the front of it. That was fun doing that one. I look forward to doing more in this since Halloween's getting closer. Okay, next we have the Jade Summer Chibi Horror Book Grayscale. And I did several in this. So hopefully I won't mess up telling you guys what's what. Okay, this one right here I did with the color along with the Butterfly Hater. She's on Instagram as the Butterfly Hater. And I did a color along with her on this one. I used the Arteza Everblend markers. And then, okay, I did this one right here. Let's see, number 6. Alright, this one I did a color along with Color and Create with Jana. We did this one together. I used the Arteza Everblend markers, August the 10th, 2020. This one I did August the 6th, 2020. Hers turned out really good also. All the color alongs I did with people turned out really good. I enjoyed it. We did this one right here. Color and Create with Jana. She's on Instagram. That's her name on there if you want to look her up. Okay, next we have this one right here. I used the Arteza Everblend markers on her. And also, this was a color along with the Butterfly Hater. You can find her on Instagram. Look up the Butterfly Hater. And I used Arteza Everblend markers on her. Did this on August the 5th, 2020. Well, this one right here, I did a color along with Thunder Junkie, Aubrey. And I used Arteza Everblend markers on this one. And this one I did August the 10th, 2020. I did this one. It's really fun to do. I think that's all in this book. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. Okay, next we have the Well Dressed Pets by Crayola. And I did one in this one. Did this one right here. I used the Arteza Everblend markers. And also I used a Sparkle Pop pen right in here on this. I used Sparkle Pop, and on the little bell. Right in here on the little gold I used Sparkle Pop. I did this one August 13th, 2020. That's when I did this one. Okay, next we have Cute Witches by Jade Summer, Grayscale. I did one in this one. This is also color along. I did with Color and Create with Jana. You can find her on Instagram. Just look up that. And I used Arteza Everblend markers, and also I used Sharpie markers on this one. Really fun to do. I enjoyed doing this one. August 14th, 2020 is when I finished it. Okay, next we have, let's find number 7 here. Okay, next we have Mystery Mosaics Wildcats by the Belba family. Okay, which ones did I do? I did this one right here. Got a lot of tabs. I did this one. I used the X method. I did this one August the 14th, 2020 is when I did this one. Turned out really nice. And also, I did this one right here. I did this one August 15th, 2020. I used Crayola Super Tips on this one. I did this one on a Coloring Chat, Crayola Colors of the World, the 48 Pages book. We did one on the chat. Let me find which one we did. Let's see, which one was it? Hold on, guys. This one right here we did on camera on chat, and I used the Colors of the World crayons on this. That's all I used, whatever was in the set. Luckily I had enough to cover it. And I did, what day was it? I did this on August 14th, 2020. So when I did this one. Okay, next we have Mystery Mosaics Gallery, the most expensive masterpieces in the world. This one's by Belva Family also. And I did the one in there and one in here. Okay, I did this one right here. So I used Crayola Super Tips, and on the dark blue pen, I used Pen and Gear on this one. I messed up on one of the colors, and I just went ahead and finished it. Because, you know, it's so much work, and it looked okay, so I just went ahead and finished it. Used to, if I messed up on it, on the Belva Family page, I'd just tear it out, you know, throw it away. Maybe on 1 or 2 pages, but I said, well, I'll just go ahead and finish it this time, you know, just go ahead and finish it, even if it's different. And I done this one, August 15th, 2020 is when I did this one. Okay, next we have Mystery Mosaic Cinema by the Belva Family. And I did this one right here. I did Zorro. I did this one. And I used Crayola Super Tips on this. I did this one August 17th, 2020. And I did the X method on this. Also, I did another one in here. I did the Avatar one. Been wanting to do that one for a while. I used Super Tips also on this, Crayola Super Tips. August 17, 2020 is when I did this one. X method. This is another one we did on chat. Crayola Superstar Puppies. We did this. I used the troll crayons on this page. Right here we tried out the troll crayons. That was fun. Did this one August 19th, 2020 is when we did this one. And this one right here, I believe we also did this one on camera. Paint with water. I did this one right here. And this one is August the 19th, 2020 is when this one is. When I did this one. Okay, next we have the, let me find my page here. Mandela coloring book. What was the name of this company again? Chartwell Books. Chartwell Books, yeah. Okay, I did 2. I think I did 2 in here, guys. I believe I did. I did this one right here. I used the Mildliner zebra markers for the highlighter challenge. August the 7th, 2020 on this one. And also I did this one right here. Now this one I used with the Crayola glitter crayons. Tried those out. I think we also did some of this on chat together. That's how that turned out. You can see some glitter there. This one was August 18th, 2020 is when I did this one. And this one right here is a Hippie Animals coloring book by Thena. Well, here's the name right here. Deanna McCardle, something like that. I decided to do one in here. Did this one right here. And I used the Kelly Art gel pens on it on the monkey. That was fun to do. Such good, pretty gel pens. Nice. This one I did August the 20th, 2020 is when I did this one. And next we have Mystery Mosaics, Passion Belba Family. I did one in here. Let's see here. I did this one. Nope. I did this one right here, the ski person. That's which one I did. It was a, let's see, yep. This one right here, Crayola Super Tips. August 22nd, 2020 on this one. That's fun doing that. And see, this is, I just left this white because it called for white, so. And it does look good. I just left it blank instead of coloring it white. August 22nd, 2020. X Method. Crayola Squad Goals coloring book. I did several in here, I do believe. Okay, this one right here, I used the Dr. Seuss markers that I bought at the Dollar Tree. That's all I used on this one. August 19th, 2020. I did that one. And we did this one right here on camera. I tried out the Jurassic World crayons on this one. August 15th, 2020. And we did one more here. We did this one on camera also. And I used the Sesame Street crayons on this one. And this is August the 6th, 2020. I've done several in this one, guys. Halloween Color by Number by Prachi Sachdeva. Couldn't stop on this. Okay, did this one first. I used Arteza Everblend markers. August 21st, 2020. I did this one right here. I used Arteza Everblend markers also. August the 21st, 2020. Did the Scarecrow. I used Crayola Super Tips on this one. August 23rd, 2020. Right here. Okay, here we go. I did this one, and it was on August 23rd, 2020. I used Crayola Super Tips. And I did this one right here. I did this one August 21st, 2020, and used Arteza markers on this one. That covers that one. Alright, next we have the Gothic Mermaids, Deborah Muller. I did this one right here. I was watching Ring Kelly. I was watching her video, and she was coloring with crayons, and so I was doing a color along, watching her using the Acrylic twistable crayons. I did this one right here, and what day did I do this one? August 25th, 2020 is when I did this one. Alright, this is the Mystery Mosaics woman book. Let's see, did I write this down anywhere? Okay, alright. A Belva family. Did this one right here. I used Crayola Super Tips. X Method. I did this one August 28th, 2020. And I did this one right here. This was work in progress. I finished. Also used Crayola Super Tips on this one. And did this one August 28th, 2020 using X Method. And this one right here was also a work in progress. I finished. This one used also Crayola Super Tips. August 28th, 2020 is when I did this one. Okay, we have this is the last one right here, but I know there was one I did with Anne, and I had that one bookmarked. This is the Mystery Mosaics Wild Animals book by Belva Family. And I did, which ones did I do in here, guys? We made it, just about made it. Hope you guys have stuck with me. Okay, we did the zebra one, X Method, and I used Crayola Super Tips. Did this one August 25th, 2020 is when I did this one. And we did this one right here also. Used Crayola Super Tips. X Method, August 24th, 2020 on this one. I don't think I wrote down. There was one in here that I was supposed to done with Anne. Let me see. Let me look through here. Me and Anne done one. Well, if I forgot which page it was, I didn't mean to, Anne. It's just that I have so many here to look at. I want to make sure that I didn't miss something here. Is there one that I missed somewhere that I did? I'll look it up and be back, guys, and tell you guys. Let me pause this and I'll look on Instagram. Hey guys, I'm back again. Okay, so this one right here was not with Thunder Junkie. This picture was with Anne Hatfield, so we got it. This was a color along here with Anne Hatfield. I looked on my Instagram, and this one we did together as a color along. Hers turned out really good. Just got a little confused there. So we did this one right here together. Me and Anne Hatfield did. I did this one August 16, 2020. Okay. There's this one right here. Me and Anne did. And this one right here, I look back on this picture. This was the very first one I did at the first of the month, of August the 1st. And I was thinking I did use the Crayola tape note markers, and I sure did. I used the Crayola tank note markers, and then I went over it with Faber-Castell pencil. So that's how I did this one right here. I really like the flowers in the beard. It's kind of weird, but it's neat. It's different. I also like the size of this book. I've got several of these books here. Burst of Color. They're really good books. Sometimes you can find them at the grocery store. eBay has some also. But I recommend these books. I really like them. Burst of Color. So guys, I believe we have it. I have a big stack of books, and I colored a lot this month. I did more, I believe, this month than last month. I did a lot last month, and I'll probably be coloring a lot this month also, because I just like coloring. So thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I really appreciate it. Thank you all, and have a good day, and love y'all. We'll chat again. Bye.